Turn your system down, your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Ecuador.
From Ecuador. Are you one of us in Ecuador?
Yes.
Please, your name. Give us your name again. Give us your name.
My name is Nnamdi. I'm from Abahane, Enugu State, in Kanu West, Enugu State.
Yes, please go ahead. We're listening. Go ahead.
Nnamdi.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to thank you for the good work you are doing. We are so proud of what you're doing. I'm here in Ecuador trying to set up a family. They are having obstacles because the people on the ground here believe that they have an IPOB family, but it's a community forum. And I've done a lot, and the American rep help. We are still working. They are still very stubborn, believing that the IPOB, and I've given them all the details on what to do, how to become a full IPOB member. I'm hoping that by God's grace, by the name of Chukwuka Biama, they will change their mind to join the family. And I would like to use this opportunity also to give them my number. All of them have it.
Is our American rep aware of this call that you're making? Have you
join the family? And I would like to use this opportunity also to give them my number. All of them have it.
Is our American rep aware of this call that you're making? Have you
join the family? And I would like to use this opportunity also to give them my number. All of them have it.
Is our American rep aware of this call that you're making? Have you
join the family? And I would like to use this opportunity also to give them my number. All of them have it.
Is our American rep aware of this call that you're making? Have you
join the family? And I would like to use this opportunity also to give them my number. All of them have it.
Is our American rep aware of this call that you're making? Have you
join the family? And I would like to use this opportunity also to give them my number. All of them have it.
Is our American rep aware of this call that you're making? Have you
open on ear, hear this one. This one now for EEDC. EEDC want defraud Southeast with exorbitant electricity bill with no adequate power supply. On top the matter be say, they no go give prepaid meter to their customers, but them go give illegal high estimated bills. They no want know if lights day or no day. Instead of them to fix them, they go force people to pay the bills where they no use, or them go cut the lights. I wonder how communities go use contribute money, buy their own power transformer, buy electricity cables, and yet pay huge amount of money to this Obodo Naija corrupt EEDC, but they no go gree connect or bring the lights. Even when they dismantle to repair community transformers wey spoil, they no go repair or return it to the communities. This issue don tire people o. Anambra State Governor Soludo, im don pay 100 billion naira to Emeka Offor and EEDC. This matter dey under agreement to provide light o, 24 hours light o. But from March 2023 until now, Anambra State still dey for darkness. Emeka Offor don frustrate other companies wey wan give us light. The koko be say EEDC na the reason why Southeast no dey develop. This thing no dey good o. I say e no good o. This thing no dey good o. No one knows tomorrow. Oh yes, my people, una well done o. Obodo Naija don carry census bust out o. Oya bring your ear close make we yarn. Anywhere you dey, if na Biafran you be, whenever they wan count census for Nigeria, kukuma come back to Biafra land o. Make them count you in your own land, because during election they killed us in the north and Yoruba land, and na them still talk say we no get right to vote in their land. So time don come make we boost our population. And if you no fit return, selenge for your house, make you no participate, because them go add una number for the region where una dey. Another one be say, if you dey north and your tribe no be Fulani, when you wan fill the form, identify your tribe. No go write Fulani, e dey very important. In this census, if Biafrans go come back like tomorrow no dey, them go know say we plenty for this Obodo Naija wey we dey so. We go use this census exercise to ascertain our population and the size of amenities wey we need in Biafran territory. Remember o, every obstacle wey we get for this freedom, IPOB don dey dismantle am small small, and this population census go be another evidence to that effect. All hail Biafra, Biafra will hail you. Stand your ground and no fear. No dey from you, no see Biafra like
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you via the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinedu from Alo province of Biafra land, and we are here live and direct. Today is the 12th day of June 2024. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform. Draw nearer to your listening devices, because this is the time to preach the real gospel of freedom. This gospel of freedom via this hallowed platform was established by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, but currently absent in the Nigeria DSS dungeon, being renditioned by the Nigerian government. Despite court decisions and verdicts of release and discharge and acquittal of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Nigerian government has refused. They disobey their own courts. They don't abide by their own rule of law, but we must continue. We must also know that in the temporal absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as our supreme leader, the DOA, the Directorate of States of the Indigenous People of Biafra, headed by Mazi Chinedu, is in charge. That is how it is. He is in charge. Mazi Chinedu, he is for now in charge. because we are a movement. Therefore, we must continue preaching this gospel. We must continue preaching this gospel. The way they continuously pumped into our heads wrong informations, they hid our histories, they hid many information from us and continue giving us false information through the mainstream media. That is the same way we must continue preaching to reverse what they have given to us or what they have pumped into our brains. This is why Radio Biafra is here, in order to do the needful, to continue preaching this gospel. Therefore, if you are in parts of Biafra land, you can receive this transmission. You can be hearing us via our frequency modulations in many parts of Biafra land. FM CHK 102.1. CHK 102.1 in many parts of Biafra land. We are also on satellite. Free to air satellite, you'll be hearing our voice. Also, you go to our mother website, www.ipob.org. We are there. You can click, once you enter the website, there is a place written live, Radio Biafra Live. You just click there and you start hearing my voice. Moreover, you can also download IPOB Community Radio. IPOB Community Radio is a very low data consuming application that through which you'll be listening to this gospel. Also, in addition to that, you can also download Simple Radio. Simple Radio, you go to your Play Store application and you download Simple Radio. Once you download Simple Radio, you scroll and look for Radio Biafra London and you'll be hearing my voice. In different parts of platforms on social media, we are streaming live. IPOB Rapture Media, the Biafra Digest, BTV, and the myriads of them. You will be listening. Therefore, I once again welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers. This is where we worship. Radio Biafra is our rallying point. We shall never stop, because stopping is not in our dictionary. Therefore, we continue on this series of living the continuous colonial legacy. Because as long as we are still in that contraption called Nigeria, Nigeria is a continuous colonial legacy personified until we remove ourselves from it. Because Nigeria is a talent killer. Nigeria is the creation of British creation, through which they bring down Biafrans. They make sure that we do not, go up. That the ceiling should be our limit, instead of sky being our limit. They make it, in Nigeria, the ceiling, even or not up to the ceiling, is our limit. And that is why we are fighting to make sure that we are free from the bondage, British bondage of Nigeria. Before I continue, because I will go into the issues at hand, I will read the IPOB press release of yesterday, being 11th day of June 2024. IPOB press release of the 11th day of June 2024. No ESN camp was attacked in Arochukwu of Abia State. Nigeria Army is just a propagandist. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, ably led by the great and indomitable leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to debunk the claims of the Nigerian military attacking IPOB ESN camp and killing 6 ESN operatives by the terrorist Nigerian Army Abia State Command. This claim is part of the Nigerian Army's blackmail and propaganda against IPOB that should be trashed. All ESN camps are intact. The recent statement from the Nigerian military, where they claim they invaded ESN camp at Iboro Forest, Arochukwu in Abia State, indicated that they are clueless and bent on demonizing IPOB, even when the truth is bare to the public. The invaded camp belongs to a group that call themselves Biafra National Guard. This group has no affiliation with IPOB ESN. IPOB is not the only group agitating for Biafra. The important question is, why does the Nigerian government and her mother security forces target IPOB alone? Even when other groups claim responsibility for their violent actions, Nigerian Army will tag their actions on IPOB. The answer is that IPOB is the only genuine group agitating for Biafra freedom, and the Nigerian government is much aware. The Nigerian government may have set up and sponsored other Biafra agitators to use their violent activities to blackmail IPOB ESN movements. For instance, after the Nigerian government dumped the infiltrators they sponsored to terrorize Imo State and her environs, the Nigerian Army invaded the camp called Mother Valley Camp in Imo State. After the invasion, the notorious Nigerian Army labeled the boldly captioned Liberation Army Valley Camp and as ESN camp, just to blackmail IPOB for standing resolute in our self-determination struggle. The latest claim by the Nigerian Army of invading and killing some of the armed agitators is one of their blackmails against IPOB ESN. Whether the Nigerian Army invaded the camp or killed the armed fighters has nothing to do with ESN operatives. ESN operatives have no camp in the so-called Iboro Forest, and we do not have any affiliation with the BNG armed group. The Nigerian government and her terrorist army should stop misinforming and propaganding against IPOB. Should stop misinformation and propaganda against IPOB and its ESN. We have said this severally during our press releases, that the Nigerian government and its security forces don't know how IPOB operates, and they will not understand IPOB until Biafra is finally achieved. IPOB volunteers and ESN operatives knew how they operate in Biafra land. They protect Biafrans from harm and never threaten their peace. ESN operatives are under oath not to attack Biafrans, but to protect and defend them from terrorists and soulless criminals. Nigeria Army should stop making jest of themselves. They have reduced the Nigerian Army institution to a propaganda machine in the name of fighting IPOB, in desperation to blackmail IPOB, even when the truth is open to the public, has reduced them to a public ridicule. If IPOB leadership decides to equip ESN operatives to combat the Nigerian Army, they will not stand the heat. They are just humiliating and intimidating Biafrans because ESN has not received the order to combat them. The coward Nigerian soldiers are flexing muscles in the east and running away from the north, where terrorists are neutralizing them like ants. The Nigerian Army should be thankful because the IPOB movement decided to toe the path of non-violence in Biafra struggle. The Nigerian government and her mother's security agencies should leave Abia State alone. The agenda is to create a sponsored insecurity in Abia State like they did in Imo and Anambra. The Nigerian government has been largely responsible for the insecurity in the east. The latest red flag operation they masterminded on the 30th May 2024 by assassinating Igbo soldiers at Aba was to destabilize the peace and development going on in Aba of Abia State. Abia State governor must handle this latest red flag operation in Aba with utmost care. The Nigerian government should have known that Ndi Igbo are wise enough to decode their antics and gimmicks. Stereotyping, profiling, and the population of Igbo youths is part of the secret policy of the Nigerian government. That's why the Biafran exit from Nigeria is very crucial for the survival and development of Ndi Igbo. Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for the indigenous people of Biafra. This thing the Nigerian government is doing about sponsoring their own people and later tagging it on IPOB is not a new thing. It's something that have been used in several places. Do you understand me? Do you understand what I'm saying? This thing that Nigerian government has been doing, sponsoring their own infiltrators and using people, it's not a new thing in a struggle like this. Let me take you back. During the time of the apartheid regime of South Africa, when ANC, African National Congress, was fighting for liberation from apartheid government, because they were disenfranchised. Black people were disenfranchised from voting. As a black person of South Africa, many of them don't even know most of this history. Many of them doesn't know. Many of them don't know. You know, as a South African, you have to have what is called pass, just like passport, ID. For you to travel from one region to another, one province to another, one town to another, you have to go and get a permit. For example, from Olo, I have to go. If I want to travel to Onitsha, for example, from Olo, I will go to Olo local government and ask them that I want to go to this thing, to Onitsha. They will ask me for how long and who am I going to look? Who am I? What am I going to do there? No, I'm going on family business. What is the family? I will mention the name and they will verify. What street I will call. How long do I want to stay? I will say I want to stay there 2 weeks. They say no. They might say no, 2 weeks is too much. You have to stay only 3 days. And they just visa. Now they write a paper, sign a paper, give to me the day I should go. And if I miss going that day, it's gone. I need another pass. If that one expires. So on the road, there are checkpoints. Police checkpoints. And inside the bus they will enter and start checking pass. Where are you going? You say you are going to Onitsha. Inside the bus I will show police my pass, and they allow me. You continue. Not one, not two, different police. You continue that humiliation. If, for example, you reach Onitsha, instead of 3 days, you stay 6 days. You'll be arrested. You go to prison or be fined, heavy fine, in your own land. This is what South Africans were suffering, and they rose up. They said no, to hell with this pass in our own land. And when it comes to election, they are disenfranchised. They say no black South African have the right to vote. Only whites do vote. And white South Africans make up less than 15% of South Africa. For you to understand colonization, how little they are, but they make sure that they be in charge of everything. The same way the Fulani is doing. That's why the Europeans, they are in love with Fulani. I used to say this because they behave exactly like them. They take charge of they overshadow everywhere. Less than 15% of the population, terrorizing every other. Are you hearing me? So when South Africa rose up, but let me tell you one thing that will surprise you. In the then apartheid South African police and military, they have blacks inside them, in their ranks, that we are also intimidating, killing their own black brothers. That is Otako. They are, for them, once they were admitted into the South African police, they swear allegiance to deal with their brothers, the black people. For them, they are now like the white people. Do you see how black people are? How that evil that I see in many people? That is sabotage. Do you see that? Now, there's one thing South Africa did, the apartheid government. They tried, they used the king of Zulu. Are you hearing me? The man known as called Buthelezi, Mangosuthu Buthelezi. He formed what is called Inkatha Freedom Party, Inkatha Freedom Fighters. They used water, kid, not knowing that it is the people, it is a South African government, the apartheid government formed them. They are black people. They are, in what they want to do, to divide ANC. Now, many people, these people, they say, oh, they are too much. They are dealing with the South African apartheid government, water. They are dealing because their mantra is violence, killing anyhow. But they are being funded secretly by ANC. Do you know why I'm telling you this history? For you to understand what IPOB is passing through. Nigerian government will, throw us anything. At the end, we will stand still, we will stand firm, and at the end, we shall vanquish. They will form people, called Biafra, in order they will appeal to you. You will be seeing them, they will promote them. They have fallen. Nigerian government have fallen with infiltrators. So they will raise other people, calling Biafra fighters, Biafra agitation. But they are sponsoring them secretly in order to cause nonsense. When you see them, they will tell you, oh, this is Biafra, everywhere is quiet. I don't know, IPOB. Exactly the same thing in Inkatha Freedom Fighters we are accusing ANC of. Oh, you people say you are fighting for freedom, but no, nothing. Everywhere is quiet. Why are you? They kill you, and what is it? We are the real freedom fighters, but they are being set up by ANC. Are you hearing me? ANC remained formidable. They continue without wavering, without shaking, until victory became theirs. The rest become victory. Become history. So, in this issue, when you see, there's something I see. Like our people, I don't know whether it's our people that know how to operate phone and do video more than any other people in the world. How many Nigerian soldiers being massacred in the north? How many of their videos of their massacre have you seen? None. I used to say that we score zero in politics. I disorganize the people. What IPOB is trying to do is to arrange us. Otherwise, we are primitive. Any slightest thing that happens, you see somebody, whether it's a paid agent, this man, the Nigerian police officer, he's been shot by Biafra, so look at to see it is happening now. Who tell you to video? That video, you don't know that the Nigerian government is taking it, filing it, As you video it, Nigerian government will send it to the whole countries of the world, the embassies. You don't know that? And they will pin it on IPOB. Don't you know that? Police, Nigerian military have been massacred in their tens and hundreds. Their armored cars, vehicles burned to ashes in the north every day. Even they shoot down Nigerian military jets in the north. You don't see them, do you? You know, when I say that our people, most of it's now IPOB is making us civilized. Yeah, you go kwage joke. Otherwise, our people acting like very primitive, you know, forest set of people. I don't know. Always excited for nothing. Excitement for nothing. Their excitement overrules their sense of reasoning. That's why anything video, make sure to who are you sending it to? Time has come when if you see anybody videoing anything about Nigerian military, say they are somebody, their Nigerian agent is killing them, people should be at alert. Any person videoing these things, it's not for us. It's not. You don't know what Nigerian government is using this video in the public domain. You don't know what they are using it for. Against us. They use it to campaign against us, against Biafrans in general. Not only IPOB, against Biafrans in general. You don't know because you are ignorant. Your excitement you cannot control your excitement. The Nigerian military personnel and the equipments are being run over. Nigerian military are being massacred every blessed day in every part of the north. You don't see them. You don't see the video, do you? The ones that they can no longer hide, if he reaches, enters some journalists, now they will write it, only writing as news, no video evidence. But in your own, you start distributing it. What are you? You don't know what freedom fighting is all about. You don't know what it's all about. Now I want to play for you a video. I want to play for you a video about what people that are the unknown gunmen, most of the kidnappers in our land, that they are from the north, they are Fulanis. You know what we are fighting is highly sophisticated. Is sophisticated minded people that will understand. You see, many of these people you are calling unknown gunmen in Imo, in Anambra, in parts of Biafra land, many of them are from the north. Kidnapping, I am telling you. Are you hearing me? So, I want you to listen. People they caught in Anambra, kidnappers, killers, they are from the north. Listen.
Another shocking report: unknown gunmen have become known. In another shocking report, unknown gunmen have become known in the southeast. This is Anambra State, where two kidnappers, carjackers, who killed their victims after stealing their cars, have been apprehended by the police and transferred to the north. Two Hausa Fulani kidnappers who kidnap and kill car owners in Anambra are the ones standing before you in this picture. They are at the Nigerian Police State Headquarters in Yola. After being apprehended in Anambra State, they had to transfer them to Yola, Adamawa State for further investigations. The car they are standing in.
Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? The people, as I'm watching their photo, they are Fulani men. They operate in Anambra. They kidnap. They snap their cars and they shot the man and thought they have killed him. And when they catch them, they now send them to the north for so-called prosecution. And I bet you immediately they are reaching there, they will be promoted in their ranks. Any type of rank they are having, they will be promoted. And they will be shaken and say, job well done. They will be left. And another time they will transfer them, they will aid them to transfer them to another part of Biafra land. That is the place we are in. And do you know what? The Nigerian military will be saying, oh, all these actions are ESN. Oh, insecurity. People like Kukibana chief priest. Oh, insecurity. Insecurity in the southeast. But they are their brothers that are committing all these things. Do you see the country we are in? How can you live? How can chickens live with wolves? Chickens living with or lambs living with lion in a cage. Do you think it's possible? The answer is no. It's not possible. Unless you start, you act like a lion. Once you become a lion, you and two lions will be fighting. Anyone that kills itself. But once you're a chicken, or once you're a lamb, I am telling you, you cannot make it. That is how Nigeria is. Are you hearing me? That is what Nigeria means for us. So these people now, how many people they have killed? But they have transferred them to Adamawa. To police, say Adamawa. To where are they? Do you remember one notorious Fulani kidnapper? Terrorists, not kidnapper even. Terrorists, not only kidnapper. Terrorists. I think in Ondo, that time they caught in Ondo after they prepared arranged jailbreak. Arranged jailbreak for him. Have you forgotten? I think it was 2021. If I'm not mistaken, either 2020 or 2021. Have you forgotten? What I'm telling you, for you to understand what is going on, so that you don't take everything for granted. We are in a highly sophisticated warfare. Do you know what is sophistication? No, maybe you don't understand it. We are in a more than sophisticated, highly sophisticated warfare. That is what we are, the type of war we are fighting. It's not a straightforward fight. That is why when I see some people trying to criticize, trying to just be one way, oh, I say no. You are ignorant. You are ignorant. The British government is using the caliphate in order to try every way to fight us in highly sophisticated manner. But IPOB will continue standing still. And let me read before I continue playing that clip, let me read for you what the immediate former governor of Kaduna State, what he said. I think a few years back. I have talked about it here on radio. I think I played the clip where he said it. He said anybody that thinks a Fulani man that ventured into kidnapping for ransom and he is earning millions of naira would go back to his former life of getting 100,000 naira after selling a cow in a year must be deceiving himself. This is a Fulani man talking. This is a Fulani man talking. A Fulani political elite talking, defending the Fulani. We are the greatest losers in Nigeria. And one of the main reasons is our so-called political elites lack sound judgment. I am telling you, they lack sound judgment. If they have foresight and sound judgment, we will not be in this mess. But we must continue. We will not, because of the excuse every time we blame. No, I the mistakes they made, so that we today will not make this same mistake. You hear what I'm saying?
In front of belongs to one of their victims, Daiso Kirian, who was kidnapped in front of his house in Oka, Anambra State. They took him to the highway and shot him twice believing he was dead. The car snatchers in question, Rabiu Idris and Saidu Muhammad, has been a wanted individual in Anambra due to his involvement in car theft and killing young boys. He and his group steal cars and sell them in the north, and they
kill young boys, they kidnap, and they also traffic, harvest organs. Let me ask, if, for example, an Igbo man was caught by anyhow as a kidnapper in Bauchi, in Adamawa, in Sokoto, 2 Igbo men were caught, what do you think that will happen? No, I want you to just answer it by yourself, reason it. What do you think that would have happened? They will cut, even on camera, they will cut them piece by piece, and before you know, they will start Allah Akbar, and they will even go and start hunting for Igbo people in that vicinity. That is what would have happened. But in our land, being people, defeated people, I will not say conquered, defeated people, we always chided to be acting as good citizens. But when they are killing us, no person talks about being a good citizen. Only we that are the victims. No, don't worry, we will do the investigation. These people, they are taken to Yola, Adamawa, and they will be released. By now, they are free. Secretly. The same way they free the Abakiari, that police idiot. Have you forgotten that Abakiari was scheduled to be sent to America? America requested him to be extradited. Have you forgotten? Why don't you ask yourself, what is his fate today? No person talks about it. They have played underground politics and forgotten that one. They repay America with oil in our land. Say, don't worry, go and take oil in Obaru. We will give you your oil block. Leave this one, leave this man. We will jail him here. He's a drug pusher. After a few days or a few weeks, they release him secretly. And his case quashed in America. Let me tell you, if it is an Igbo man in his position, as is it the DPO he is or was, and it's an Igbo man that was requested for extradition in America, let me tell you what would have happened. We say we disown this one because he's a criminal. America should take him quick. They will even work to facilitate his extradition to America. Number one, Igbo politicians will make sure that he faces what they will call his shame. Do you see that? Do you see? Where is Ekweremadu today? Forgotten. Ekweremadu is forgotten. Yeah, I think this is his second year. I think today is his second year now, serving as a common criminal in the UK prison. Just check the whole politicians that have gone jail, that have been sent to jail in United Kingdom. They are Biafrans. James Ibori, what do you call all of them? Just check them. They are. Don't you see that they are Biafrans? They are sending message to the world. That is Britain for you. But remember, it is the same Britain defended the real criminal, Omar Odiko. Let me tell you, we have been wronged by Britain. We are being wronged before God and before man. We are being wronged by Britain. I don't know this type of hatred. And for your information, it is the Igbo man that helped Britain form Nigeria. Without Azikiwe's father, this guy, Frederick Lugard, wouldn't have been able to form Nigeria, create Nigeria as it is today. That's why sometimes I look at the situation, I say, no, it is sophisticated. I cannot understand why. Obededom Azikiwe deceived many, they tricked them. Traditional rulers of different regions and tribes tricked them into signing something they didn't know, not knowing that they are forming Nigeria. Sometimes on him na just na punishment nature na nyai egwa eziokwu na I won there supplanters and then this type I na suffers. Sometimes it used to come to my mind. Now, are you sure? It's not. An Igbo man helped a British, Frederick Lugard, to trick people, indigenous people, into signing to be part of Nigeria without knowing, because they don't read English. Are you hearing me? He tricked them. No, just sign. Okay, Butego. No. Okay, don't worry, it doesn't matter anything. And the person will just sign. Enwere ike nye ya snap ya ṅụọ apụ Obededom si na aghọgbu n'onye a ya na Lugard mmụọ si no, we don't cheat this man. Edition some of these things ka anyị na-suffer aghụghọ a na-aghọgbu onwe anyị, anyị chee na anyị na-aghọgbu mmadụ without knowing that anyị na-aghọgbu onwe anyị. Don't you think so? What I'm saying is in history. Oh no, it's not what I'm saying out of myself. That is in history. Don't you see? Have you asked yourself, why is it that many of our people in the olden times, as early in 20th century, Azikiwe was born 1906. We are not in Igbo land, in Zungeru, Kaduna. Our eternal general Ojukwu was born in the north also. Kaduna Nzogo was born in the north. Many prominent Biafrans, mostly of Igbo extraction even, we are born in the north. As early as that time, 1900s till 1920s, 1930s. Then you ask yourself, why is it so? I have asked this question. I think I asked it to Mazi Okache Lois. I have asked because all these things I used to sit down and think about. Say, why is it so? Okay, I suppose they will, now progress, no, in the hems of affairs, even in the Nigerian setting. But look, turn upside down. Do you think that this is something that's supposed to be giving you concern? By made a mistake. Here with the problem. What is here with the issue? Because again, it's not everything that we say, oh, it is and that. Again, whether a mistake from us also. There will be a mistake from us. And I presume it that it is our wrong political life. We don't understand politics. We thought that running a nation is just like running your family. Meeting. Meeting in the Nnewi. So I told you there, you think that is running a nation that involves international cobweb, international interests, powerful countries' interests. Do you hear me? Our people were used by Britain. Igbo people were completely used by Britain and dumped. Not only dumped, slaughtered. At the early time, they were used to establish many places, being teachers, in order to, input Western education. Western education, even in the north, in the middle belt, every part of Nigeria. I am that, we are more sharp. without understanding that being talented without being able to organize yourself, it goes into anarchy. The first thing a people should be able to achieve is organization, being disciplined to a cause. That is number one thing. Are you hearing me? It's not about talent. Yes, you can have talents of this world to build, to do anything, but without a proper organization, that your talents amounts to nothing. You'll be using it to fend for yourself, building no country. It will help nobody. That is exactly the situation we find ourselves. Here we say it the way it is. Are you hearing me? Which Igbo man doesn't have one talent or the other? Britain harnessed it, used it, and established different, to establish Nigeria agenda in every part of the north, in every part of Nigeria. But at the long last, they saw that these people are smarter than we want. Do you hear me? And the problem is that, being smart is not enough. We are smart, you can be smart, but you are not calculative. Just know how you will turn the thing into yourself, into your personal advantage. You are not looking at the larger picture. These foreigners that came here and try to force us into a country, using our people to bring others into one country, force others so that we become one country. Tomorrow they will go. How do you think that we are going to live? Do you think that they themselves that from this place, use me from this place, that they will not have any interest? That their interest will be finished once they have gone? That is ignorance on our own part. Are you hearing me? It's complete ignorance, complete lack of understanding of the world politics and world dynamics, and it's showing in our people. If not that we have been shouting and preaching on this hallowed platform that we are the only people that can rescue ourselves from this mess. Have you forgotten when we used to call, people used to call here and start shouting, "Oh, United Nations, come and save us." So I could remember one time, I think it was somebody called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, start talking. I think so. I had it. That day I was even ashamed. "Oh, Britain, why are you doing us like this now? You must allow us to go. Leave us to go. You have said we speak your language, and now we are speaking your English language. We serve you very well. You make us wear tie in heat. We are Christians like you. So why don't you love us?" I was laughing that day. I was laughing and crying. I said, this is ignorance. I think by now, our people are understanding. People don't call again to start shouting, "United Nations, come and save us. Britain, come and allow us to go." Your oppressor will never allow you free. You have to fight for your freedom. That is what we are doing. Nobody will come to help you. It's only us that will help ourselves. That's it. Anything that blood was used in order to formulate, it will not go free, will not release it. It will not also stop free. Blood, the same method we are going to use to reverse it, because blood was splashed for one Nigeria. Everything. So you think that it's going to be easy like that? For Britain to give, why do you think that any election is Britain that used to come out first to salute the president, the so-called president-elect? Oh, we continue pushing for one Nigeria. That the how do you call it? The territorial integrity of Nigeria is undisputable, or something like that. I've forgotten how they speak that language. That our Nigeria diversity is their strength. That one Nigeria should be maintained is what Britain is supporting. Now you ask me, ask yourself, why is it that a country far away, they want you to continue being one country? Doesn't matter, people have been murdered. They are seeing it every blessed minute that the people are murdered. People are dying for what they create, but they continue pushing. Don't you think that? Don't you reason? Think. There's something there. Think. They don't care about your life. Britain. They want you to perish all, so that the more you reduce, the more it is easier for them to continue stealing everything. Britain, free of charge, taking everything free of charge. That is what our politicians or political elites fail to calculate, and that is what I call the lack of sound judgment. You can be a very smart person, you can be, you can be a talented person, but without sound judgment, you will misstep. You must make mistake. You understand? And that mistake will be catastrophe. Are you hearing me? And we are a people that has been making this. Our political elites, our Igbo leaders, right from time, has been making this mistake. And that is what we are suffering. But we are here to put it right. Are you hearing me? We are here to put it, to turn that mistake, reverse it. So, the people you are seeing, sometimes they kill Nigerian police, Nigerian military in Biafra land. These are agents, the Fulani agents of Nigeria. It doesn't matter the names they call themselves. There are Fulani that speak Igbo very well. You see them every day. There are the ones that are born in Igbo land. They are fluent. They use Igbo to speak. They speak more Igbo. Speak Igbo more than you. They can answer anything, but really they are Fulani. They fool everywhere in our land. That is the situation. Therefore, we must be at alert. Meanwhile, as this one is going on, look at what what do you call it? The police IG, Inspector General of Police of Nigeria, Egbe Fayemi, Egbe Toko Abi something. Listen to what he said. Listen.
We can say now banditry is an industry in Zamfara State. Last month,
he said banditry. That is terrorism. When you hear banditry, it is terrorism, Fulani terrorism. They say now it is an industry in Zamfara State. It's not only in Zamfara, in all the northern part of Nigeria, the whole northern region, northeast, northwest, north central. Because Fulani is on the rampage. The Nigerian Inspector General of Police is saying it publicly. He says it's now an industry. So, if it is an industry now, what is the Nigerian military doing? They are helpless. But where their power rises is when they come to Imo State. They put their agent there, as Hope Uzodimma, working with a chief Kubana priest in order to destroy our land, putting insecurity everywhere, so that they will be showcasing to the world that, look, there is insecurity. Are you hearing me? So that you don't know how they are fighting us. You don't know how they are fighting Biafra land. You don't know. Anyway, they will make sure to tell the international community that Biafra land is not safe, so that no investor should come there. But they make sure to hide where terrorism is rampaging in the north. They will hide it. And when you open your mouth like I'm out here and be talking, Igbo is not safe. Is a grand plan. Is a grand plan. Terrorism is now an industry in the north.
In Zamfara State. Last month, Now banditry is an industry. We can say now banditry is an industry in Zamfara State. Last month, we arrested a member of the State House of Assembly in Banditry here in Zamfara State. We arrested a district head. We also as well arrested a former local government chairman. So you can see that involvement of this class of people in banditry is more making the situation to become more and more complex. So in essence, I can say that all caliber of people now are involved. All manner of people are involved in this banditry.
That is terrorism. When they do not be deceived when they talk about banditry. You know one word, they continue using it until now the whole population will continue taking it. We start taking it up. Remember, this word bandit was coined and put in place, I think, in 2021. Either 2020, 2021. I was here on Radio Biafra hammering on it. When Rufai and the former governor of Kanu State, Gandu Dollar, and others, the governor of Bauchi State, who said that they paid Fulani from every part of the world to come and station in Nigeria, that it is their land now. They are paying them with Nigerian government money. Have you forgotten all these things? You know, Nigerians do forget, because they have a chicken brain, no memory. 15 minutes is too much for them. Have you forgotten all these things? At that time, they were overwhelmed when the bandits, when the Fulani terrorists everywhere. Every blessed day in the news is Fulani terrorists. They on the rampage. They kill this. They ransack village. Nasir and all the Fulani elites, they were working tirelessly in the press. They say, we have gone to pay them outside. I've gone to the extent of paying them outside so that they stop killing Nigerians. Oh, these people, they are not Nigerians that are coming. Oh, this and that. They continue defending them. To the extent, in 2021, I think early 2021, they now issued an open warning to Nigerian journalists that they should stop talking about terrorists, Fulani terrorists, all the time. That was when they changed the word to bandits. I will never forget it. And till today, they are talking about bandits. So that when you hear bandits, you say, maybe these are just ordinary criminals. No. These are Islamic terrorists. But Nigeria, they know how to, it's Britain. They know how to adjust words so that to confuse you and confuse others in the international community. When you hear they are talking about banditry, bandits, you think that these are phone snatchers. Oh, these are all these boys that used to, delinquents. No. These are organized Boko Haram terrorists, ISWAP, Fulani terrorists, headsmen, all of them joined together. That is what they call bandits. So that once you hear bandits, you will not raise alarm. But when they continue calling them terrorists, Fulani terrorists, they say they are afraid of being, targeting Fulanis. But it's who they are. Sheikh Gumi said it, that all the ISIS, all the people, more than 95% of them are Fulani. Say they are Fulani. Say without lying, he used to see them. All are Fulani. So, do not be deceived. When you hear bandits, these are Fulani terrorists. This man say he's a police boss, Nigerian police boss. He said that they are now overwhelmed because terrorism is now a very lucrative business. It's an industry in the northern part of Nigeria. Are you hearing it? They are overwhelmed. They don't send their helicopter gunships. They don't send to Kanu jets. They don't send drones. They don't show you the photo of but where they concentrate is in the east. Don't you see that something is going on? In a Hamufu, we have reports of this. You have had it. That the Fulani, they have taken over in some villages in our land. And our people, we are behaving as if nothing is happening. From there, they will continue launching, coming down. And we are now, we continue behaving as nothing is happening. When they tell you to support IPOB, support ESN, you will be there. Our people, we are primitive. We are primitive. We are inorganizable. I'm telling you honestly. You say that in part of Enugu, Fulani are in full control. They have taken over the village. Harvesting the farms, cassava, alcohol, palm tree, everything they have taken over. And we are all behaving as if nothing is happening. When IPOB, when we raise alarm, it doesn't ricochet in your brain. They call IPOB leadership. What they will do? Are you the person that is talking? Did you contribute anything in IPOB? Are you okay? The leadership will use their finger. Magic. You know, our people believe in magic. That is miracle. Our people believe in miracle. In Hamufu, part of that place is gone. They have been the Fulani. Once they take away people, they chase away people. The Fulani now will take over. And before you know, they rename it. And 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, that place will be gone. Finish. Our people will do as if nothing happened. Our political elites will, no, it doesn't matter. These are anyway. Let there be peace. Let peace reign. They give it to them. Let peace reign. We have been suffering from this peace. We are victims of peace in Nigeria. Victims of peace. I am telling you. Let peace reign. Peace can never reign until you fight for peace. Peace should never be at all costs. Do not look for peace at every cost. If you search for peace at all costs, you become the victim of that peace. Are you hearing me? So, while Fulani terrorism is a very lucrative industry in the north, whereas in the south, in the east, their problem is Biafra, IPOB. They will recruit people to go and commit heinous crimes in part of Biafra land. In Biafra land. And after just they will target it. Come and show the photo. Oh, show photo. Put a Biafra. It's Biafra. Right. They know how to write. Where is the, ask yourself, where is your military in the north that have been taken over by Fulani terrorists? Ask yourself, Nigerians are there, Fulani is swallowing them whole. They are moving. You know, when you watch a National Geographic, you will see a snake swallowing, or a python swallowing something alive. You will see that is going on, but there is nothing it can do. You will see a monkey that is being wrapped around, being held by an alligator. The monkey is still alive, but he's still eating. I think I put it some time ago in my platform. How many months now? Show a video where alligator, crocodile, croc is holding a monkey. And the monkey is there. There is some grass is there. He saw some grass. He's eating, but he's in death penalty. He's being sentenced to death. He's in death, but he's eating. Cham. That is how Nigerians are. They are being swallowed alive by the Fulani terrorists. They don't understand what is going on, but they are being swallowed alive. Swallowed whole. The Nigerian military chief or police chief is saying that, look, they are being overwhelmed in the north. Because Fulani terrorists is many the people are involved. People that are involved in this thing is too much, but they will not ever. You will never see the Nigerian military, flooding there, where they have power. Hey, when we are small, once you see somebody that you used to beat, hey, you cannot allow him to breathe now. If he have a biscuit, you go and pick the biscuit. He will run. You pursue him because you know that that is what Nigeria is doing to us. All we are doing is we are lamenting. Oh, Nigeria! It is time for us to rise up. Rising up also means you contributing. Supporting the effort of IPOB, because once you see, the people that Nigerian government is calling, tagging, everything is IPOB, ESN. Know that these are the people that are really fighting them, that are fighting for our freedom. These are the genuine people that are fighting for us to be free. Are you hearing me? Everything they want to tarnish our image. They want to blackmail us. All the time is IPOB. If a rat pass is IPOB, if it's IPOB. And now they use that in order to deal with everybody. Do you remember when Peter Obi was on campaign as a presidential candidate? Everywhere he go, they will ask him, are you supporting IPOB? That is the only worry. For you to understand what we are in. Ask yourself, everybody know that Nigeria is not working. But when they say no, let us agree to disagree. We will be good neighbors. They say no, let us continue being like this. Continue dying. That is why this man is let me read him. Regional governments, when they are talking about regional government, it's too late. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say regionalism is restructuring. It's even too late. We are in for Biafra. Direct separation from Nigeria because it doesn't work. You cannot tell me about regional government. You cannot tell us about restructuring. When Ojukwu agreed about restructuring in order to solve Nigeria problem in 1966, and you said no, and millions of our people were slaughtered, we are massacred by bullets, by hunger, everything, famine, and today you are coming back to tell us, okay, let us do restructuring. What are you going to do to those? Are you going to raise those people that died? Let us be sensible and not be carried away by emotions. We are not there for restructuring. We are there for restoration of Biafra. For your information, we are not doing for restructuring. Let me tell you one thing. We are not weak people. IPOB, we are not weak. And we should never be. We are there for the total emancipation of Biafra. As a country that is supposed to be as a nation. That is it. When they are talking about restructuring regionalism, that is their own. Just as any person, ask them, journalists, TVC News, invite, call, ask, go on. Why did he refuse restructuring in 1966? That led to the death of more than 3 million Biafrans. Today you are coming back to tell us restructuring. It's a very total. I'm telling you, Uni. Rubbing us nonsense on the face. You see how some of our people, restructuring. If you do, which means you are urinating on the graves of those that died a sudden death, those that should have been alive today. Now you go back to restructuring. We are there. Nigeria should die sudden death. That is where we are. This is our stand. Any person that is talking about restructuring is talking about it on his own self. It's not for us Biafrans. We have suffered for this restructuring. It's too late, far too late. Even when they talk about regional government, you say Ayodele, is it primate? Ayodele is a primate too. You know, when you reason primate, it's Neanderthal. Or Ayodele. Regional government will break Nigeria, give governors too much powers. Primate Ayodele. He's a leader of evangelical spiritual church. Primate Elijah Ayodele on Thursday revealed that the regional government will break Nigeria's unity. This Nigeria unity, look at the man. Do you know, when you look at this man now, why he is love about unity of Nigeria? Because if Biafra is restored, now we because when you go to his church now, most of his members are Igbo people supporting him. When he comes to church, number one mumu. No, you know, number one mumu in Nigeria. Number one, the captain till today. I could remember one of our brothers that called here one time saying he used to from England. They will bring him to church in Lagos. They will see vision for him, do this and that. Oh yeah, come. He will come to Nigeria with money they request from him. And they tell him not to tell any of your people that you are in Nigeria. So that I'm a boy, he say he learn now because sometimes they will strand him. Even his hotel, he will be stranded to pay. To take a taxi from his hotel to Murtala Mohammed Airport to go back is a problem. So he learn. If he's going now, he will carry maybe 100 pounds for his security. Put it inside where, sew it in his clothes, in his trouser, inside his backpack. So that even if because he know that he's going to be stranded. So that if everything, after they have, even they will search you, pastors, they will search you, make sure that Anna gave everything. Now they tell you go back. Is there time he will call taxi driver, use tell him take me to Murtala Mohammed Airport. Reaching there, he will now change the 100 pounds and pay the man and enter flight back to London. And as I'm talking to you, many of our people are still doing it today. They are still doing to many of our people today. Come for your breakthrough. In that your work, there is some in America. You see somebody, they will bring you from America down to the zoo without your people knowing that there is a vision. And when you reach, they will make sure they will be seeing vision for you, seeing doing prayer for you. You will be paying until they know that Akashana gave everything. You don't have any cash again. They will release you. So this man, that Ndibo number one mugu when he comes to church. Anything Ndibo number one. Go to any Yoruba church. Is Igbo's number one. They support him. How won't they after go now? Tell them to come, just support ESN, support IPOB and Azogend. No. Now, how do you want this type of people to continue enjoying, existing without lamentation? How? Tell me how. How? That is why this primate is a primate, really. That's why he is against even regional government. He will lose he believes that he will lose his customers, his clients, his Igbo mugus in the church, because it's them that build. When he call God, say, I need 2 billion naira. So if you are going to give us 500 million, come out. You see Igbo man come out now, come out in altar to receive grade 1 prayer. I don't know the fate of people. I don't know. India without change. That's why this man have the audacity to say so. Because in churches in Biafra land, they will open eye, he will lose them, because he believed that even the regional government will have control over the churches. So that's why he said, no. He will be preaching it in his church. That the spirit of breaking of Nigeria, breaking Nigeria, the spirit, let us cancel the spirit. And you see Igbo people praying, following him. Ndị atarata kadibayo. Sometimes this suffering, whether why merit this our suffering, because there is a way we reason. The way we reason is fundamentally flawed. Are you hearing me? Primate Ayodele, that regional government will break Nigeria, give governors too much powers. So what he likes is as the power lies in Abuja, in the caliphate, so he taps from them. Everybody is behaving as he wants. He himself is being looked as a god by his followers. And his followers are mostly Igbo people. Do you see that? You see? Now, look at, let me play to you. Onye iberibe ma kwa n'oge ekere nke ọkwa. Onye ihuru ihu. Ọmada oge ekere nke ọkwa. Now, as we are talking, the Yorubas, you know, Yorubas, they are known to be corporate people. You know what corporate means? People that can easily organize. That is what cooperative organization. Do you know that the 6 Yoruba governors, they had meeting the other day? You know that? You know, they work quietly. When they rolled out Moteku, Yoruba, do you know? They just come out and say they have they say, no, it's against Fulani. When they say it's against the law, blah blah, they say okay, they ratify it. Each Yoruba governor ratify. They say they have ratified. It's not a human being that can do it, but in our inability to be politically be together politically is a problem. It's a big problem. Anyhow, it's a big problem. Oh. That's why sometimes Biafra I went everywhere for the meantime, but it is inevitable because our people won't do quick. Onya get say no ya nka ya America ya she America ya sinka. Onya say okwa here on the ground. Why you so everywhere? People that are primitive are inorganizable. Or primitive character, animal character it is. Sometimes say, why do we have this type of mentality? We have talents, we are creative as humans, but we are unorganized. That is what IPOB is trying to fix. Now, as we are talking quietly, the Yorubas, they are forming their own country. Quietly. Then I ask, where are the Igbo people? Where are the Igbo governors? During the time of Amoteku, the Yorubas quietly, they came out abruptly and announced the creation of Amoteku. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here on Radio Biafra shouting, begging Igbo governor, say please do our own to protect our people. Obiano say no, I trust Nigerian police is our country. We don't need any other force to create any other force. That time under 9 word, he come and say the same thing. No, the the president Buhari is Oyindibo one, so we trust his governor. I mean his police, Nigerian police. Anything we are doing, Nigerian police will be there, and even Mieti Allah is there. So we are one Nigeria. Now, what is happening? Until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created ESN out of frustration, a child of necessity, all hell broke loose until today. Whereas Yorubas, they do their own thing. They understand our type of people. How to put one thing. Our people were now they fight, they continue doing their own thing quietly, creating their own. Listen to Oduduwa national anthem being sung by the governors, by the Yoruba governors. Oduduwa national anthem being sung by the Oduduwa governors. What does it show you? I want to play it here. Listen, please, listen.
And the Southwest anthem going forward. Ishewa Fuyilewa as the Southwest anthem going forward.
Ishewa Fuyilewa.
You are listening to Oduduwa anthem, national anthem, being sung publicly by the Oduduwa Yoruba government in public praise. Oh, Chinedu. Only very Bama Haneke Gonko. This is Yoruba national anthem being sung in the public by the Yoruba governors, Nigerian governors of Yoruba extraction. They adopted it openly in the full glare of the mainstream Nigerian press. Whereas in the East, our governors, Peter Mba say he will deal with IPOB and he will bring them, kill them. Imo State governors is hire Fulani and others to be killing our people, killing our youths. To say is IPOB, ESN. But you do what they are restoring their own nation. Oh, we are people without no direction, no magnitude and direction. I am telling you, we have no magnitude and direction until IPOB came. Why I played it, I want you to hear it. Tell any of our governors, even if anytime they are mentioning Biafra, it seems they want her training. You ask, what is the problem with these people? Although what they are declaring, they are doing their thing. There is this video, the clip of where the guy was trying to explaining to one man about Iwanyawo and Ohaneze Ndibo's plan to go and beg Fulani for killing Tafawa Balewa and Ahmad Bello. You know what he asked them? This man, he tell this guy, he say, he asked the man, he said, these people, you people are running helter-skelter for busy doing nothing. And the issue of structuring is going on. Do you have any template for restructuring? Where each and every one of them is going for their private business. Our people are completely the most ignorant people. Here they were smart, wow, to get what we are going to eat. Individual. But collectively we are zero. It's only IPOB that is trying to do something that has never been done before in our land. Directing us to a common ground with common ideology. We are a people that we are sentenced into look for what we are going to eat. Go and fend for yourself. That's the reason why we fool for church. Everybody is on our boss anyway, asking for his God what he will eat, him and his children. Care for me and my children. It's high time we change our mentality. Look at the Yorubas. Look at them. They care for. Does Igbo governor, do they have meeting? Do they have meeting together? Who will talk to each other? You know, this thing I'm saying is not only on our politicians. So, for your information, it's not only our politicians. It's a character in our people, in us. Who are you to talk to me? You know, when we look at all these factors we are bringing out, are you giving me food? We forgot we forgot it. Ilu I need life. I chef ilu I need. But you see that here and they not send anybody. No person can command me what to do or what to say. You know, I'm here only me. So I'm just you see, you now watch it. They say, what is this mentality? It's the same mentality in our politicians. It is something. No person will. Who are you going to talk? Okay, Abia State Governor will talk to Imo State, and they will agree. No, now. This one we try to impose on this one, and this one we try to impose. Before you know, who are you? Do you know how many PhD I have? Do you know me? That is the language of our people in a gathering, and that's why I love IPOB. Everybody is Mazi. So when you come to nobody, you don't bring yourself up because you are nothing. You are a Fulani slave in Nigeria, nothing more. They tell you what to do, nothing more. So for you to understand, when I talk about primitivity, these are the characters. Who will talk to me? Now me, they do everything for myself, so I don't need any person talking to me. No person can, they never born that person. I defeat for myself. I defend for myself. This Neanderthal character is in us. If you remove it, if you're able to shed it, you know that you are born again. That is what IPOB is for, borning us again, so that we remove ourselves from this primitive character. Look at the Yorubas. Little by little, they are removing themselves. Now, if they say, okay, the structuring, you see them, they will bring out their structuring this thing. You understand? What of our own? Ndibo, what is your own? You tell the governors, bring your own strategies. What do you write? What is your plan? That time, I say, hurry. I was here, who is doctor? Write something, right? Just put something down on Ndibo. Before you know it, when you say, who is that doctor? It's me that we write it. We don't share everything. Only during the time of Obasanjo, only Senate President Igbo, when I think is it 6 or 8 different Senate presidents for 8 years in a few years. Onye is a primitive character. That is why we want you to listen to Radio Biafra, learn from IPOB and be saved as a race. Otherwise, this character, diminishing character. On a way, it destroys a race. Instead of, when you fight with your brother, I say no, instead of us to, we give it to a foreigner, will come and start making peace for us and Kuku take power, take over. Said, now you people are not ready. Instead, I will say, instead of giving it to my brother said, instead of foreigner, take it. Take Kuku, take power. It's what is happening to us. But it's why IPOB is giving us the cure to this illness, this ailment. Because we are sick. Any person that tells you that we are not sick is a lie. We are sick. Come to religion, come to churches. It's Igbo people. Everybody, every church, every Yoruba church. Don't you imagine yourself? Can't you ask yourself this question? This primate Ayodele, I know you have churches in Igbo land. You have churches in Igbo land. And they are contributing money, sending to him with other Yoruba people or Yoruba pastors. They don't have factories in our land. If a foreigner want to come to East to land in Lagos, they will destroy him and say, no, don't go to East. So there is no peace in the East. Anything they want to invest, they take it over there in Lagos, in Yoruba land. But they bring church, and you are defending it. You are there as a primitive animal. As a primitive animal. We must talk. They sing their national anthem, adopted their national anthem openly, and the governors, they sang it. Standing attention. They sang it with pride. But you see our own, who is supporting? Everybody is fighting for his own belly. Hope Uzodinma is there being imposed, and they are giving him order to destroy, our local township stadium has become a dumping ground for people that are meant to be killed. Young men and women. That is, all they know is to destroy their own people, to kill their own people. That is, that is where he is. All this character is what we must shed in order to be bright, in order to rise up and fight for what belongs to us as a people. Otherwise, we are going down the drain. That is why IPOB is there. So, we must buckle up. We are not going for regional or structuring or anything. We are going for complete destruction of Nigeria. Nigeria should die sudden death. They use Igbo man to construct Nigeria, isn't it? Igbo man will also destroy Nigeria. IPOB, we are here. We make sure Nigeria will be destroyed. Because without the destruction of Nigeria, we are nowhere. Nigeria is a Biafra Igbo man grave. For your information, that is the way it is being structured. So we are not there talking about restructuring or anything. No. People did not die for restructuring. For your information. People died because they are asking for Biafra. The time of restructuring is over. It should have, had it been 1966, they adopted it. There wouldn't have been any civil war, the genocidal war. It wouldn't have taken place. And our more than 3 million people wouldn't have died. They would have been alive and doing well. So, spare me that nonsense about regionalism, structuring this and that. It is far too late. We must continue until Biafra is restored. This is where I'm going to stop. I will go into a few minutes break, so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people will start calling in. Please do not go away. I'll be right back.
Open on our ear, hear this one. This one now for EEDC. EEDC won't defraud Southeast with exorbitant electricity bills with no adequate power supply. On top the matter be say, they no go give prepaid meter to their customers, but them go give illegal high estimated bills. They no want know if lights day or e no day. Instead of them to fix them, they go force people to pay the bills where they no use, or them go cut the lights. I wonder how communities go use contribute money, buy their own power transformer, buy electricity cables, and yet pay huge amount of money to this Obodo Naija corrupt EEDC, but they no go gree connect or bring the lights. Even when they dismantle to repair community transformers wey spoil, they no go repair or return it to the communities. This issue don tire people o. Anambra State Governor Soludo, im don pay 100 billion naira to Emeka for an EEDC. This matter dey under agreement to provide light o, 24 hours light o, but from March 2023 until now, Anambra State still dey for darkness. Emeka don frustrate other companies wey wan give us light. The koko be say EEDC na the reason why Southeast no dey develop. This thing no dey good o. I say e no good o. This thing no dey good o. No one knows tomorrow.
In another shocking report, unknown gunmen have become known in the southeast. This is Anambra State, where two kidnappers, carjackers, who killed their victims after stealing their cars, have been apprehended by the police and transferred to the north. Two Hausa Fulani kidnappers who kidnap and kill car owners in Anambra are the ones standing before you in this picture. They are at the Nigerian Police State Headquarters in Yola. After being apprehended in Anambra State, they had to transfer them to Yola, Adamawa State for further investigations. The car they are standing in front of belongs to one of their victims, Daiso Kirian, who was kidnapped in front of his house in Oka, Anambra State. They took him to the highway and shot him twice, believing he was dead. The car snatchers in question, Rabiu Idris and Saidu Muhammad, has been a wanted individual in Anambra due to his involvement in car theft and killing young boys. He and his group steal cars and sell them in the north, and he flees to Cameroon when things get heated, also returning once the situation calms down. Rabiu is involved in most of the car thefts in Anambra State with his group. In this particular incident, they intended to kill Kirian, but he survived the two gunshots. They shot him once in the head, thinking he was dead, then returned and shot him again. Despite this, Kirian survived. Thefts in Anambra State with his group. In this particular incident, they intended to kill Kirian, but he survived the two gunshots. They shot him once in the head, thinking he was dead, then returned and shot him again. Despite this, Kirian survived by the grace of God. The killer car snatching kidnappers are now in the police net and will hopefully face justice if an influential Halaji does not bail them. Remember, they transferred them from Anambra to Adamawa State. This is one clear example of the nature of the insecurity in Igbo land, and that is why people are angry at the false statement by Cubana chief priest in his interview, where he stated that Igbos were the one killing their own brothers because of the Biafra agitation. The federal government, the police authorities, the DSS, EFCC, they should be notified of this trend in the southeast. Fulani are kidnapping young men and killing them, taking their cars, and also selling them to their brothers up north. These Fulani criminals are part of the terrorist Fulani network ravaging countries across West Africa, and they have come to settle in Igbo land. I hope Cubana chief priest is seeing this report and how these guys cause insecurity in the southeast. If they were not caught, now they will say it is IPOB that is carrying out these criminal acts. It is also surprising that with the kind of checkpoints in the southeast, these guys will pass through these checkpoints and commit their criminal acts if they are not being aided by some criminal elements in the military, the police, or the DSS. These and many more that are unreported is still going on in the southeast. An example of what happened in Abia State, where 5 soldiers were killed. Those guys passed through checkpoints. What were the police officers or the military officers doing at the checkpoints? How come these guys were able to pass through this checkpoint and commit the atrocities they committed that day? After they finished, they went away without any trace. But all over the southeast, you are having checkpoints. This brings us to the insinuation or the perception that the government has a hand in the insecurity in the southeast. Another shocking revelation: a military officer with Niger Republic
we can say now banditry is an industry in Zamfara State. Last month, we arrested a member of the State House of Assembly in Banditry here in Zamfara State. We arrested a district head. We also as well arrested a former local government chairman. So you can see that involvement of this class of people in banditry is more making the situation to become more and more complex. So in essence, I can say that all caliber of people now are involved. All manner of people are involved in this banditry. More alarming and more disturbing is the involvement of a district head in supplying drugs to the bandits. So in that respect, your presence here today.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinedu from Alu province of Biafra London. We are here live and direct. Today is the 12th day of June 2024. Our lines are now open. Our direct line as usual is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. You can call us now and give us your view, because we are still talking about Nigeria being the continuous colonial legacy. Therefore, we have to do everything possible and even impossible in order to extricate ourselves from this place called Nigeria. We are not here talking of restructuring or regionalism. No. What we are talking about is outright taking our destiny in our own hand. That is, removing ourselves from this hellhole called Nigeria. No person can stop it. What we are doing is normal. It's not something that is abnormal. No. It is something absolutely normal. We are trying to recreate ourselves to who we were, instead of being what Britain want us to be, living as British slaves. No. We are who we are. And, going back to our roots means maturity. Freedom, independence comes with responsibility. We want to take charge over ourselves. We want to take charge of our destiny, instead of always imposing leaders on us that we don't know what is good for us. No, Britain knows well what is better for us. No. It's impossible. This is not the time. We are now mature enough. We are matured enough in order to take the bull by the horn. And that is what we are doing. Therefore, you as a Biafran, anywhere you are, you must, join us. You must support us in any way in what we are doing. That is it. Therefore, I have a caller. Mazi, you go. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you loud and clearly. Can you hear me as well?
The whole world is hearing you, Mazi. Go on, please.
Thank you very much, my big brother, Mazi Jonathan. Shall be well with you and your family. And I appreciate what you do. I say, when the boy had your child, continue to empower him, and the DOS, Central DOS, and all the whole principal officers and Biafrans at large, those of you that are working seriously to make sure that we, keep pushing and to restore Biafra at large, so that we can all go home. Onyendu made it clear for us that Oroga to Pokom, but Oga Hakufu. Mazi, this is your brother who calling from UK, the country that supervised the killing of almost, from the archive of the Irish government, they say it's about 7.4 million or 7.2 million. Up to today, none of it's a shame that the so-called international community, who always count the millions of people that die in the Gaza, and I'm not advocated for those people to die, but it's as a result of their foreign policy, the devilish foreign policy that warrant all these things.
and people are dying everywhere. And they knows why. I can categorically tell you is that this is exactly what they have planned to happen, and then it is happening. They can count the loss of other people that they're being killed, but up to today, none of them can give the account of our people. Some are saying 3.something million, some said 3 million, some said 5 million, some say 6 million. But believe you me, Biafras and IPOB are here. We must surely continue digging till we find exactly the amount of our people that go and kill in the help of British government. And the world at large, they want to sweep it under the carpet, but we say no. The world must hear what they did to our people. And Mazi, the reason why I call this evening is to ask you and ask Biafrans, can you hear me? Because you're preaching this evening, now from everywhere that means you are not a human being. Because someone in the bio, Jaja wouldn't have Jim here, wouldn't have Jim here. These are Igbo people. There is no other people making our own Igbo. You know why I like ourselves is that we share, we talk it, we don't hide things. If it is Igbo man that is president today, behaving with the way this one is behaving, it's still we are going to call him out. This is who we are. But at the end of the day, there is some mixed blood in our land that those ones you see are the most dangerous species in our land they are using to commit havoc against our people. That is why IPOB is here to fish them out. We are going to make sure that we do not give them any breathing space. That is why I'm calling on Biafrans. Begin to support ESM. This is our own. There is nobody will fight this war for us. And we are going to liberate ourselves by ourselves. How are we going to liberate ourselves? By ourselves. Now, if you look at what is going on in the world now, you can see that our people in Igbo, and I was somebody before millions away, Mazi, there is some conspiracy against our tribe. But our people, when you are telling them, they think that when you see any video, you think that, oh, you overlook it. I don't overlook videos. I pile them and then send it to where people can look at it because it's conspiracy against our tribe. You see these videos now making around. Our guests, our guests are becoming people they are pushing in Ghana for prostitution. They're telling them they want to come and they carry them to so they go and do this land work and they push them there. Yeah, our conspiracy to damage our image. But our people are they are paying some of our people in the but when our damage our image, proceed. Those people, let's get them and ask them, why are you transferring our guests to Ghana? But you see, every politician in Igbo enclave have kept quiet, as if they don't know that in here they put a bad name. But tomorrow I can use it against us. That's number one. The same way, I thought somebody that Rahaga will be Kubana chief priest in Ga, Naga Torelli and Ga, Kessetila this guy, Nogalich. Now, get it camera. He just settled off from Azulu. Yeah, Jacot. He settled off from Azulu. He was up to Hague interview in a BBC. Because tell your own people the same thing. By the same thing has been telling you that these people they use our people against our people. Now they tell him for we to withdraw all the charges. Let me speak it in English so that they can know that we are wiser now. That is why I ask my people. Go to social media, X, Twitter, and TikTok. Defend your people and your race. These people know what they are doing. Now the idiots, Kubana chief priest, that this bastard, he came out on BBC Igbo. Now bullshit. You also eat, but our people may think, no. This thing, this guy, you might look at it You see, the guy only here. Our people are around, and around something very important. Give way for by the side. Now, this guy I call those bullshit. Hey, withdraw your case here from the this Padmaya and Zoo. Hey, withdraw. Why do you think they do that? Call them insecurity and then bring your investment. Can't we are not able to investment in Lagos? I call them Mazi. That's the reason why I call. What are we going to? How? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go to Igbo World Congress and ask our people. These people are coming. He plead with them. He begged them. Some people say some idiots. No one American about. We are so the last time I have checked, Biafra has no passport. You see, also the Haimaya Kaja. One say, all these civil influence in America. This bunch of lunatics, not all of them anyway. There are some reasonable ones. No, there. But some of these ones say, no, there. Where are they today? They can address the one. Oh, the answer is no. That is why the letter sometimes say, is it not IPOB in by the side? The Fulani would go down one land. The Kaile was on social media, but as this Fulani bigger China before Ghana had the thing all around. That is why I are fighting. We have no army, we have no police, we only have radio and microphone. Our people. Today, none of our people will look at themselves and say, what is that people fighting with this? Let's look down. It's some few people we understand. How about to highlight also? Some few. Our people everywhere over the whole world, they can ask themselves, why is it IPOB? What are they fighting? Nigeria have shown them the record. They can see in social media what is happening in Nigeria. Mazi, a whole northern Fulani Delta week telling the world. These people are bold to say something. Boldly telling the world that if you think that a Fulani man that is barely making 100,000 carrying cow, now he's going to kidnapping, making millions, and you think he's going to go back and making that more money, do you know that is what is a treason? Mas, are you aware that word is a treason? But
of course,
can any politician even say, why are you chasing ESM? But they know that these Fulanis are murdering everybody. They can see. Is it not Fulani that killed Biafra daughter? Why is this politicians chasing our own security that are, they're safeguarding us from these murderers? Why? Because this where I am calling Biafras. Can I get many? Because if these people look at Engineer Baribe in Arise TV talking that they are going to invite Mireti Allah, because of what is going on. Baribe is ashamed of himself. Say you are going to invite the third most terrorist country, the third most terrorist group in the world, Fulani henchmen. Mireti Allah, you say you are going to invite them for talk. For talk what? Can these people ever talk? They are going to invite IPOB for talk. Let's settle. None of them can even talk it. Mazi today, Guru Maharaj, the most secret part. That man, that idiot, Guru Maharaj, saying that Ajere is fighting proxy war against Tinubu. Tinubu should arrest him. Guru Maharaj is saying this thing. Forget that the rest of Guru Maharaj. Forget that the rest of what do you call it? A bag of rice is nearly 90,000. Guru Maharaj forgot that a plate of rice now is almost 4,000. A plate of garina is going to 4,000 something. Guru Maharaj. See, Mazi, let me leave it here. Before I am telling you, this is where sometimes they got button join our home. Naju, Onega support this question because here, Igbo politicians are cowards. Nothing. IPOB. This is only where I have my hope. This is only where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they are now suffer. Do you know today? before I drop, pardon me. Do you know I single-handedly watched Sowore today? When they were interviewing him in Zoo television today, do you know what Sowore said? That Nnamdi Kanu, they asked him about Nnamdi. Why has he not been released? Him himself has been released. The other guy has been released. Why are they still holding him? Sowore tell them that they are holding Nnamdi Kanu captive. That don't forget he's an Igbo man, but there is one secret he opened there today. I will send you the video so that you can play it to our people. That he was opportune to wear the APC wear, and they were asking to Mazi Nnamdi. And the Igbo governors, in fact, they were saying, don't release him, because if they release him now, they will not win election. Mazi, you know we don't lie. We'll send you the video. What Sowore said that they asked to release him, and it was Hoppus of them had them. Who else again is in Imo State? Who was the election? It was him.
There were. It's Tinubu. In that case, I will not even, because Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. Sometimes they want us, they point in the wrong direction. If Igbo governors are the ones giving Tinubu order now, I don't believe that. So these are some of the misinformations they are giving for us to be fighting among ourselves without fighting the real war, the real person. Caller on signal, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Mazi Jonathan.
There, woman. There, wo.
Anyway, our professor. I know I can't get mono. I know I Jaba. I can book Kabiama. The Kenemonian Dwani Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now I can't Jaba. Onyesre na ameche di zoo Nigeria, Somalia, Abro Paradise, ebe zoo no. Anone mezu. Beto nwere ndebe anyị kana larola o agbara hogu n'isi o amahomo cow ndo Fulani ihe na-eri nu ihe ton gor the brain of that oath ha to in Abuja, because I feel more reason why an Igbo man yeje take oath as a Nigeria to kill his own Igbo person in the name of the guy that take oath to take in Nigeria say I'm a Nigeria. It's no foolishness to our people in this 21st century. People are thinking how to go to moon and live, but we are still talking of to how can we put light for our children to read, to know how to go to the moon. Because if you watch China, you will know what I'm saying. But even to give us light, our governors are there, just crippling our people. You don't give light, but you take money for the light. It's not what a crime is that? If it's in China, all of you are dead. No one is safe. Because I don't see how you will punish your people. You say you are ruling them. We have code in Enugu there. Kitamba, we have code in Enugu. You are giving China code to go to their country and give their people light. But there are people in the village. There is some people in the Bagwaka don't have code, common code. But it's 5 minutes to UNN. Asukadia. But the Kitamba is giving code to China. And we have engineers. Biafra, we have to wake up. We can't be waiting for Nigeria, because Nigeria is not a country. If you are waiting for Nigeria, as they told you, start to wait for Jesus Christ that died 20,000 years ago, that is coming tomorrow. Some people are using it and brainwashing you. You don't think something tangible, for you to be free, for you to make something tangible. Not in the media, you are putting yourself naked, that you are doing a contest. What is it? What is going on the world now? We have to end Nigeria and leave Nigeria, because with Nigeria, British mean no well for us. They know. Look at where Igbo blood is in Caribbean. Here we are. In Trinidad, there is fight in Trinidad now between Rastaman and all this Islamic there. They want to conquer Trinidad. Who are they killing there? Is blacks there, our people, the Rastas there. Without them, the same thing in Guadalupe. French are killing blacks there. In Guadalupe, French are taking their land. Who are they killing there? Is Igbo blood. In Barbados, we have all Igbo blood scattered all over here in Caribbean. We want them back in Igbo land, where they come from. We know. Biafrans, please, we have to join hands together. Support our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the issue. Without that man, we are gone. Look at what Fulani is saying in the house. That Fulani don't have where they come from. That is why if they come to the land, they have to stay there. Because if you pursue them, where are they going? I said, look at this man. Pete and Bar doesn't hear this. They don't have a place, and you are giving them. How do you think tomorrow they will live? And the one that are living in Ibawaka since how many years? Do you know what we are doing? We are trying to see that our people free from slave. Every morning we hear Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Is that what we come for in this first century? Our people cannot do a good job. We have to wake up. Igbo is a nation. We are more than 150 million. If Igbo blood come back to that Biafra land, that is why British are squeezing us everywhere. In Jamaica there, in Bahamas there, we have all our bloods. If I go there, I know how they welcome me. But our people are there just selling us for nothing. In the name of one Nigeria. More than corn people. Iwanya, how many years does it remain you to live? You die. Your children continue with one Nigeria. With the British colony. In a blessed land. Look at Enugu. You see the car fans that come to watch football in Enugu. It can happen in all England. We can do it. We have the population. Why are we running to England to play football? Why we have everything in our land? We are going home. Nigeria must be destroyed. One man told me here, no, there is nothing like Nigeria. You see the map. You see there is nothing. Why British will create a country like this? Millions of people. No. I say I don't know why British. I say it's because of Igbo. Igbo, you know, they don't want us to be free. The man say we have to fight. It's not fight of using gun. Use your wisdom. Follow this your leader. Is the man that God sent to liberate you Igbos. I say, I know. We are doing it. Join us. One Nigeria is nothing. There is nothing like one Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you.
Yo, Mazi, go on.
Good evening.
Yo.
Okay, Mazi, thank you for your topic today, for your talk. Really, you have said everything, and it's what.
Mazi, are you there? Please go on. No, it's reconnecting. Mazi, your network is problematic. Please, you can call back. Caller on signal. Mazi, can you hear me? Please go on.
I can hear you, Mazi. Good evening from here.
There, Mazi.
This is calling from Italy. Hey, Mazi, let me just start having contribution from the last part you preached before you open the line. That is the area I have something to say tonight. Maybe either in your program or let me say Radio Biafra, I have said this for maybe over 3-4 years ago. What you just explained here and very clear. Igbo, as a people, we have 4 cardinal points that is so disturbing Igbo as a people, as a race, and we have this in our DNA. Number 1 is that when you are talking to your fellow Igbo person or Biafrans, the next thing he do is to look upon you. Maybe you are telling him, as we are talking about Biafra now, you stand down and start telling them about Biafra. The first thing they look at you, either he look at you, he asks you your qualification in academic. He says maybe he didn't get to his own level. He will abandon you and say, I'm not talking to anybody here. If he go that side and see maybe you are up to date in academical accomplishment to be very fine, then we will go to the money side. We look at what have you achieved? What have you achieved? You say, I'm just beginning. You are a poor man. That's what is disturbing you. If he fell on these 2, the third one he goes is that look at upon your age. You ask him, how old are you? Maybe you say you are 30 years. You say you are still a kid. He will abandon you. This kind of people, they never came. It's generally all over in our land.
He must find a way to discourage you. To discredit you.
Yes.
He must find a way.
Yes, to discredit you exactly. He must find a way. And this is a big problem to our existence. Do you know that when you bring Igbo, 2 or 3 Igbo people, put them together to live in one house, maybe at this level they are at that moment, they can manage. But once you see that this person, maybe he has seen some money in his pocket, or his balancement, or he has somehow balanced, you will see a problem. He will never be loyal to you. Maybe as you are living in America now, somebody just comes from village now and look for a brother for help. Okay, you want to house him. You keep him in a house for 6 months, 1 year, feeding him everything. Any day he start work, saving money and put money, you see change. He will create problem between you and him. And we have one thing that are disturbing me. Nobody descend in Igbo land. Nobody descend to say, let me own that insult, let me own that mistake. Nobody will never descend. And it's a big problem to us. We use it, we can never manage one. If we bring Igbo person and Igbo person, put them in a house, they can only live there for 1 year. The upper year, they have a problem. They divide. Put them in the company business. To have a company, to do company business, it will really last 2-3 years. That's why in Igbo land, you never have a generation business or company that stand from maybe for over 30 years, 40 years, from father to son to another person. Here in Europe, you see all these things here. You can see a company here being, they said 1860, 1830. The founders of this business are no more in existence. But that the same name was returned. Everything, the product was returned. Rather, they have to ratify it in a way that they can give
Mazi, just one minute, just pause there a bit. You know, this thing you're saying, that is what I used to also say it here, but I used to think about it much more. Okay, you can just see how many Igbo people, Igbo men can gather 5 or 6 own one business together and stay for long. Just, let us, instead you see one person each, one person have one small one, another small one, another person small one, the same thing they are doing. Instead coming as a cooperative, Igbo men to have business as a corporate, 10 of them gather together and be doing business, together, have one shop or big shop, make it big and control on, stay long. Have you seen it, Mazi? Mazi, when I used to talk about primitivity, these are when people have the inability to organize themselves. That is crazy primitivity, backwardness. I am telling you. Mas, you can bear me witness as white people. They can easily form cooperative. What you are saying about the business, the other time, I think we said, look at our brother, Innocent. We pray that they continue and, if he is no more, can his children continue the business without dividing it, and this one say I have my own, even if it's one tire factory, let me have the other one. Mazi, this is a very big business, very big problem. And all that primitivity, people that cannot work together. You must find a fault why your brother do not have the capacity of talking to who is him. Now who are you, Seth? PhD. Mazi, these are things we should be treating. These people call it mundane, but these are the fabrics of our failures. Mazi, please go on.
Our failure. Exactly. Mazi, this problem I have every day I sleep and wake up. My thinking is, how do we resolve this problem? How? The only solution is we begin to descend from that our pride and useless pride that has no point. It has no meaning. It has no meaning. Now, we're living in Italy here now. I was in a shop, just like on Monday, in a shop owned by an Igbo man. And Islamic guy just came in with their uniform and their dress. So he just came in. He has a receipt on his hand. He said, he's demanding for something. He said, moschea. In Italy they call it moschea. That is mosque. So we are trying to get his point and say, he said mosque. And then I understand what he wants, what he intends. I told the woman that the person they own it, I said it seems that they are collecting money, making contribution each shop for to build their
community mosque. For the mosque. Yes.
Yeah. The woman said yes, that he's trying to she has already understand the man, but they want the man to explain himself. So now the man asked them whether are they Muslims, and they said all of us said no. And they said that he's sorry, and he just left. And the man laughed and said, they are collecting money to build a mosque here. I said, yes. What you see that man doing or trying to do here is the same thing we, the Igbos, are doing. He said, how? I said, yes. The white people bring the ideology in Igbo land, and we go and contribute money and build cathedral. And they can donate money inside there and send to overseas. Is that not the same thing? He said, no, can't you be house of God? He said, now we end the discussion because I can see that you don't have the capacity to understand what I'm talking about. So this is the kind of things we see, other people that we could have learned, we have seen something that we could have learned to change, but we never change. And this came, if you go that area I'm talking about, we have more than 5 Igbo people that have shops. Let me just tell you one thing, that's why I'm telling you this now. Igbo people have, as you said, they have about 4 shops along that place. And they're selling African food. Then the Bangladesh people,
the same thing they are selling.
Each one. The same thing. Yeah, the same thing. Yes. And this product, they go to Nigeria and bring them on home. Now, the Bangladesh will take over from shop there, open that shop in a big one. A cooperative, as you said, cooperative, they have a very mighty shop. And this mighty shop, they are being cooperated inside that shop. They now go to Nigeria or some China area. They bring the product, Nigerian food, that's the African food, Igbo food. Some they sell those themselves. And you see, they are trying to push out our people selling those things. And now they have it in a big way. In a cooperative, joint business, and they have it in a company. And these people cannot fall. But looking at our people, if the time does not take, if not that they have, some of them are fortunate, own those shops there, buy them earlier time, so they no more pay for shops. If they are paying for shops, they could have shut down now. So now, but these people are bringing the price of things they are selling. The one that our people said 10 naira, they'll sell it 9 euro. Anyone they sell 10 euro, they sell 9 euro. So what they're trying to do is to push up. But what I'm trying to make here is see how they join together to do business. But this kind of a thing can never exist among our people. And that is why I stick on IPOB, the only organization I have been in my life and see future in it. That when you come to IPOB, no matter who you are, keep it aside. We are focusing for our freedom. And those that even try the same thing we are talking about, to go and separate and form their own. Unfortunately, such a movement are not business. They couldn't make it, and they can never make it. Mazi, I'm dropping here. Thank you very much.
There were Mazi. There were. That is it. Well, you know, I have sit down and think about our modus operandi as a people. You can go into a market or a place where our people can even join 4 or 5 people and even do the business, do combined business will be booming. No, well, only on an email here, I do your thing, I do my thing. Now do your thing, I do my thing. It's a problem, honestly speaking. Our unable to be controlled into one umbrella. As Mazi said, this is only IPOB that has been able to live up to expectation. Beat everybody. That you are ego, you are nothing. IPOB is something, but individually you are nothing. That's why even come here, I tell you, stop tanking. We have not reached our destination. Because this too much tanking and the president is what will scatter everything. Before you know, the person will be seeing himself as if not me. I could remember when George Onibe was hollering. He saw himself as now without him now. When he was trying to move away from, even personally, I called him several times, talked to him privately. Mana Onibo kiga goku. Onibo kiga goku, he got done. How he's on the ground. He's on the ground suffering. And now, if you talk, he tell you, say, nah, if you advise, oh yeah, come down here and join me. You know, he must have a way of discrediting your advice. That is primitivity. We are not humble. IPOB made us to be humble. IPOB. I could remember the last broadcast by Mazi when he talked about our media warriors. Because some of our people are now using it as if, you know, as they are coming out, you know, they'll be, without them, nothing. I say, IPOB no see you. IPOB no see you. They don't know who you be. You are just a cell, a component. You know? So, That is, if we understand all these things, we should be disciplined and be cooperative. That is one thing. That is what is called civilization. We are trying to bring up that civilized character in us. We had it. We have this civilization, but Nigeria came and scattered it. I the pompous for nothing, because Nigeria sentenced us into individual struggle. So when you make it, if you struggle without no help, no government help, nothing, after you others went and collapsed and died, now you rise up, you make it in a way. Hey, you see yourself, wow. Oh, this is what IPOB is trying to bridle. And if Biafra comes, we are going to bring down this selfishness, individuality, so that we will bring up our collectivity. Caller on signal, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, Jonathan Chinedu, Udo Chukwu Kukabia Madaregen, Great Biafrans, Udo Chukwu Kabia Madarendi Homana Demma. My name remains Mazi Obasi Ejikeme. I'm calling from blessed land of Biafra. Biafra is our religion. On this Haro platform is where we worship. Eze Chukwu Kuka Biama, the God of our land, the God of our ancestors. Chukwu Nonyele Nanayo in 1967-70, when the evil world gang up to destroy our land and kill them and wipe them out of this planet. Oh, Chukwu Kaine. Our leader remains Mazi Nnamdi Chukwu Kanu Hamadike, one of Biafra land. The only man who stand up and said enough is enough. The only man who said you can never destroy us. Oyamabu Onyenduanyu. Mazi, we are talking about the way of our life. That is something that the Igbo people are doing. That when you look at it, you'll be asking yourself, is it human beings are you talking to, or is it people that are created from another planet? People are telling us that in Nigeria, they still have hope in this kind of Nigeria we are into now. You are telling your people that there is hope in one Nigeria. There is nothing like hope. We are only people who can save our land from one Nigeria. You know, the beginning, they are forced our fathers with gun and bread to answer one Nigeria, and we are here to say enough is enough. We can never be with them anymore, and all of them are ganging up to destroy our land. You look at Igbo man, when an elder, you know, that telling people, I beg, this is not the way of living life. When you talk, some people will tell you, Oga, why are you shouting? Why are you shouting on me? That is Igbo people for you. You see somebody, that is, when you look at our people, I have never seen the type of life we are behaving in another tribe. Somebody may even in the social media, he bring out money. People will be videoing him. He'll be spreading it up and down. Who village? No running water, no electricity. Hunger is killing people all over the place. But you are in social media showing the whole world that you have money. But in your own land, the Fulani is taking over, chasing your own people out of their own land. You say you are a human being. No. When we talk about the way Igbo people are the kind of mentality we are, until the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, look at us and say, no, we are going into the ocean with this kind of life. He's starting preaching. He's starting telling us the truth. He's starting telling us the truth, and everybody hear his voice and wake up and know and see that we are sinking down deep. Now that IPOB is here, things are beginning to change, and every people are ganging up to destroy IPOB. I say, we are not going anywhere. For those who are going inside so they are called their churches, telling us something that God will do this for us. I ask them, if you are in IPOB, since the day Nnamdi Kanu started preaching to us, have you seen a Bible on his hand? Have you seen anything that a miracle will happen? That we hope that one spirit from nowhere will come and restore Biafra for us? No. This Fulani that are coming to take our land, they are coming physical, not with the Quran in their hand or with a charm. They are coming physical with gun and bread, with the AK-47. To tell you must agree with their own ideology, and you are running away, complaining over people. Ask yourself, who sent the Fulani to come and take your own land? Is it their own land? Is it their own God? Or is it what they want to do? They want what they are discussed and said, we must take these people's land. And all of them agree with the same direction, and they are coming in. You are here telling us that you know how to do charm. Buru prophets that you see unseen. But you did not see Fulani coming. But you did not see that Fulani is coming to kill your people. Use that your charm and chase Fulani away. Let us see that thing you believe on is working. Let us not be deceiving ourselves like this. We want all those people that have churches in our land. Let them stop all this rubbish in our land. Telling our people the truth about how to survive. Not miracle. Not to this and that. Please, great Biafrans. We are the children of light, yes. But can we fold our hands to allow people to take over our land? How? Why are we domiciled like this? Our leader, where is our leader? He's in there because he wants us to be free. He said he will continue to be there until we be free. What are you doing? What are you doing as a Biafrans? Please, Biafran, wake up. We are begging. And we are warning all those people that are parading themselves in Biafra land, calling themselves so. Let me tell you something. That person you are going to insult, to force him to support you, did that person send you to go and start freedom fighter? Our leader said, what we said is this: we are voluntarily said that we are going to do this, and everybody who know that what we are doing is good can support us freely and voluntarily. That is who we are. So, great Biafrans, wherever you are, don't believe in this. Believe in physical. Is it physical? Physical. That whoever is coming to kill you is going to face you, and we will not wait until they will come anymore, because we too wait for them. We want to face them. We want to chase them where they are coming from. That is where we are now. Don't wait for them. And for those who are telling us before that Nigeria can be better through Obi, I ask you again, those who killed us 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. Where is that Igbo present? You people send Python dance 1, Python dance 2, Python dance 3. Now is Operation Udoka. The same people, the same us, Kahanebu, great Biafra. We will not continue like this. We will must face them head on. And wherever you are, if you have gang that moving around using IPOB name, forcing people to support you, we tell you stop. Stop. We are not. What we are doing is not by force. This is voluntary. We said it, and the whole world know that what we are doing is voluntary. We are not forcing anybody. Nobody send us to liberate ourselves. If you know that what we are doing is all go well with you, you can support us voluntarily, not by force. Nobody force us to continue this thing we are doing. We warn you, if we catch you, we send you to heaven directly. For those who are here using their smartphone, videoing everything, trying to demolish us all over the angle, we warn you people. We are not here to act films. We are not here to showcase who get bullet, who shoot bullet. This is films. We are not. We are IPOB. Great Biafrans, support ESN. Stay away from evil. Don't hope for miracle. That miracle will happen. Flying, we tell you to go freely. You are just mistaken. You are just deceiving yourself. As they are coming with AK, you are going with AK too, eye to eye, broad to broad. We are Biafrans, and we can never allow them to take our land. If you are those that is selling our people out of this Biafra land, take your time. If we catch you, please, can never happen again. God will forgive you when we meet the God that you hope. We are not here to forgive anybody. Remember, we took an oath to restore Biafra. Please, we are begging every one of you, stay away from evil.
Mazi, can you hear me? Mazi,
yes. Yeah.
There is something I heard you say about some Yoruba churches in our land discouraging our people that IPOB is evil. Is it? Can you confirm it?
Mazi, is truth. I'm telling you. You know me. I live in Biafra land. I confronted them all the time, asking them, "What have we done to you people?"
Can you send me the name of that church and maybe the location if you
Number one, winners. This the first people I saw is winners.
Okay.
Winners
Chapel. And our people are
Winners
the people
Chapel
that are promoting them. I mean, our Igbo people. There are people
yes.
that are promoting them. You know, they are there.
I confronted one man with her wife. I asked him, what have we done to you people? Tell me, show me one of two things, one of good house that Yoruba people build in our land. Is it not this church and these schools? Why they are building all those schools is because they are making money from it. They are extorting our people, sending back to them, and that is the same church that is paying the thing.
Mazi, I think your voice now.
I don't want to go far. Come on, we are warning them. I try one that we are let them IPOB in this land. You don't.
Mazi, and we shall continue. Caller on direct line. Mazi, can you hear me? Caller on direct line.
Yeah, Mazi, good evening, Mazi Jonathan. Yeah, thank you for taking my call this evening. Several of your programs, I did my best to communicate, but your line is hotline. But all the same, we must continue. This evening, my just little contribute. First of all, I'm humble Mazi Amechi from Canada. Because Mazi Jonathan, just one request. That clip that you played before you start your program and before you open your lines about the person who is revealing the true identity of unknown of UGM. Biko Mazi, if it is possible, post it on your timeline.
It's already on Mazi Chinasa's timeline also.
Okay, perfect. I will go pick it there because I have a very good friend, a medical doctor, a very medical doctor here where I live. The guy posted on his page, oh, that Obi Kubana spoke the truth. I challenged him immediately on the comment section. Say, look, that he's now realizing his mistake. He connived with Uzodema after reducing our people in numbers. He's now becoming a motivational speaker. He countered me with another comment, and I told him that comment Kubana chief priest made is enough to scare investors. So I will go to Mazi Moru's platform, either download the phone or I will tag him for us to be exposing their evil. Mazi, in a nutshell, I am Wabu Biafrans. We are they are fighting us in a hydra-headed way. We are fighting a hydra-headed war, guerrilla war, not a real war. Can the Fulani attack, destroying our farms, try to eradicate organic produce. The evil people, cartels, are killing and harvesting organs and selling it. A useless person who calls himself chief priest is coming to blackmail his race and is creating a false alarm about insecurity. That's why I say it's hydra-headed, because I think the hand behind our problem is they have a kind of program or template. They are unleashing it one by one. If they will unleash this one. If they will put this one. So we battle on so many fronts. You watch this guy, this Andrew case that happened, and the Ghanaian woman that they killed in Aba. They quickly eliminated that guy who is called Andrew, whether he is killed or not. They did that just to stop to stop revealing the cartel. So Mazi, in a nutshell, finally, this thing equal legacy, family business and legacy. I think since after the war, our people now start pursuing personal wealth. That thing killed a lot of things in our land. Everybody will request for money, personal enrichment. The thing killed a lot of things in our land. That is why you will see family business like a Chinedu, Face, Nachi, Izuchuku, transport and all that. They are no longer thinking about their own ethnicity, their own, their own self. Onye nwete ego, kama ọ ga-eguru m nwe ya na business ọ na-eme, ọ send ya nwe ya na London. Onye a gara London, ọ ga that place, gụcha akwụkwọ, o je chọrọ ọrụ na Tim Hortons, ma ọ chọrọ ọrụ na McDonald's, ma ọ chọrọ ọrụ na warehouse, and the father's business will die a natural death. Here that I live, there is a big plantation, a big farm, potato farm. This thing was established like around 1902. If you go into the farm, you will see it. If you go there, you see that their great grandfather established that farm. That farm became so popular in the southern Abata that they took loan from bank, built a massive potato processing plant in the middle of that farm. Today, Mazi, that farm, that processing plant, is one of the biggest suppliers of potato chips to McDonald's in US. I'm telling you what I do, what I know. So the problem our people have is, due to this personal and selfish quest for enrichment, nobody cares about our value. Nobody cares about retaining something that maybe in centuries to come, the younger generation will remember, say, oh, our great grandfathers did this business. Thank God for Radio Biafra, and probably our people will begin to understand that keeping values as we retain our business to tell our stories, we are at the same time retaining our core value as Biafrans. Mazi, let me drop it here.
There we go. You're right. Well, we must continue because we don't pity ourselves, we tell ourselves the truth. That is it.
Exactly. That is
well, thank you very much. Retaining family brand. Just as Mazi said, you will see somebody that has a very good business. He will send his children abroad to go and study. From there, they will get job and start working as paid $100. They will forget about your managing your because they are saying, this thing. We must understand how to maintain cooperative. That is part of organization. Being disciplined. We have to be disciplined to each and every one of us, to ourselves. We have to mellow down this pride. I know it was not part of our character. It's the war that in 1970, many things happened to us after the war. They sentenced us into fighting for your private interests, selfish interests. Don't care for any other thing again. Go for it as long as it's you, only you. Do not add any other person. Your interest is what matters. Caller on, we are winding now towards the end of this program. There is a caller on direct line, Mazi, that used to call. He only calls when people are talking. I'm methodically waiting for him to call, but he's not calling on direct line. So I have to pick calls that have been there. Caller on, let me see. Caller on WhatsApp, please. Can you hear me? Please go on.
Chinedu.
There, Mazi.
Great Biafras, I greet you all as we much around the world. Esim na United Arab Emirates we na agbo on Mili Malugo. Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, ifemela anyị after the war. Ifemela anyị after the war, and ihe ndị a niile na-eme anyị tata anụwa is because we are not in control of our destiny. We are not in control of our destiny. Our enemy is in charge on our people. And this individualism, our governors, our politicians are doing nothing. During the election time, onye nke ankwa si ya mekwana ka onye nke ọzọ amalụ na onye nke ọzọ abụrụkwa ezigbo mmadụ. The same thing agwakwala onye nke aka ejekwa gwa onye nke ọzọ. I divide all the so-called politicians in our land. Family kino together. Ama m na fana na ife anụ anyị na-ekwu na Radio Biafra. I divide ya fa ekwu onye nke president ejekwa onye nke ọzọ ejekwa onye nke ọzọ ejekwa onye nke ọzọ. Padrozi n'otu. Nke bụ eziokwu owu na ifemela anyị. Okay. Anyị na-ebi ndụ ka agbụrụ chọrọ ịla n'iyi. Our brother kwuru okwu mgbe a na-akwatisi ụlọ ndị be anyị na Bulado. O kwuru okwu a na anyị na-ebi ndụ ka agbụrụ chọrọ ịla n'iyi. Because to come together as one people, ịbịakọta ọnụ mee ife ka ofu agbụrụ ọ na-ala anyị ezigbote arụ because of pride and pompousness nwụrụ anwụ. Ịbịa together mekọ ife. Mana iji emekọ ihe gwuti ndị ilo, ọ na-adịrị anyị very simple. Ọ ya kpatara ije na this business center niile ndị Yoruba rujuru na buy today n'ebe mmiri na Nigeria, ọ ndị Igbo jụrụ ebe a. This business center kpọrọ church, ọ ndị Igbo jụrụ ebe a na-atụrụ ndị Yoruba ego. Iji na-achadị ndị Igbo alụsef iji ụka nke onye Igbo ibefa. Na-ajụ kedu nnọọ ihe nke ọwa abụmọnụ ka ọ gịnị? Ihe nke ọwa abụmọnụ, but IPOB have come to fix things together. IPOB have came to fix things together. They go to Yoruba now. Make us a form more Matekudikis will make us see why or Kitana may build their nation. They did one nation. The whole governors, the whole politicians, we start afraid of the Northerners, how play national anthem. When going a Biafra politician put out play national anthem. The Biafra nation. Now bring a boom never. A boom dinkefa. When going Yoruba buru any of their citizens, or when go Yoruba, even go na lose no buru, o buru their onachi. Also on the buying. I'm maybe problem in case in the buying. Okay, 3 days ago, onye Fulani, ndị church Catholic na Ekpo. But alcohol telephone na church eba. Barana chapel wuru mama obere nwa bai give chapel eba. 3 days ago they came for that one Catholic church. Can you come eba to the idiot to hand over to police? And they argue in the backyard, they pop that for a long way. Inside chapel. And I come on with the power wink and wink because we don't get protect. Kagala should go by. Still I are there together. Join the IPOB, fight for our freedom. One day, all your brother put restructuring na Biafra land. Chileke only do to occupy Ezidoli Oku. That is nothing like restructuring. Age we our forefathers. When you get military and all the kids we put military and my innocent children are starved for na kwashoko. And they go one day total freedom can we can control our destiny. ENM abunaya and Rwanda in control our destiny. No one may do no that. Oboda no nimia haji we ke oboda no iwu kechi oboda obodo ye nezuzu o iwu keje make obodo dị mma iwu keje do revival those primitive character and by well so kuzelo faka human beings e bindo Mazi Jonathan Chinedu I give everything possible make action I restore Biafra without Biafra one aya na go can I all only Biafra boli hope I well God rigi nwa Chineke
there were Mazi there were. We must continue. What we are doing here is surgical brain operation so that we understand our faults and correct them. We are not talking for talking's sake. We want to make sure that the faults we have, that it is corrected. And that is the source of our problem. Let me caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Maz, you have been calling, but you used to call at wrong time. I don't want to pick you and keep you waiting. Can you hear me, Maz?
Sorry, sir. Sorry about that.
Go on.
Yeah,
Go on.
I can hear you.
Go
Yeah, good evening, sir. Nnamdi Kanu, good evening, sir. May God protect you and increase in your own knowledge. And my director says, as a man, and also our minister from the platform, I agree to you. Lovers of freedom, I agree. I say you touched me. I now begin to think. I said, does it mean that every one of us on that platform who ministers from the radio Biafra is now a prophet? You know, sometimes Uncle I Peter will come. He will veil one thing. Mazi Alozi will call me on very one thing. You know, every one of you is doing more. This night you talked about something that touched me. Though I've been thinking on that way, but not vividly like what you said when you started your presentation. You talked about this Fulani who have been serving the British slave masters, white masters, slave masters. That do we think even when Biafra comes, you know, all these stooges from their side, they won't want to have an interest down here. That why are we just sounded like we don't know what is playing out? I think maybe I'm paraphrasing it, but you said something in that nature. So I was like, I think this thing should be another thing to look into. And primarily, they have been trying to exhibit it through this governors establishing a ranch where it's not meant to be, and which is not our priority for this moment. You know, so I think there's something fishing out that you people in your own interval of, spirit touch your belly. I think I will encourage Biafrans to go close and any person when Biafra comes, but we should be ready to understand that we will not welcome them where to cut off tomorrow. Those elites who are into this struggle should find a way, take their time and study what you just said today and follow it up, because what I'm seeing
Mazi, are you still there? I don't think so. Caller on signal. Can you hear me, please? You are the last caller. Caller on signal. Please go on.
Okay. Yes, Mazi.
There.
Okay. Actually, you remain anonymous. I'm not from Zoo. I'm not Zoo. So. First of all, I can know if Mama Kiyomi Nemena Fedo Biafra. I do listen to a program every day when you come online. So, I buy data every day to listen to Radio Biafra, and I was very happy to introduce Radio Biafra to about 3 people. Last week, and all of them are giving testimony what they're hearing. One of them last week told me that he is a Perima follower, and educate him about the mission of Perima, and he was very happy. And I installed the community radio in his phone, and since then he was very happy. He said that he do listen to it every night. This evening itself, you see me this way, he asked me whether did I listen to the radio yesterday night. I told him yes, I listened, because I know that was a repeating program. So he was very happy, and he asked me to join. He want to join the family, and on Sunday in our meeting, I will introduce him in our meeting on Sunday by grace of God. So the Radio Biafra is doing a marvelous work, and I thank all of you. We are listening to all of you here. We are listening to what is going on. So that is that testimony I have for me being a student of this Radio Biafra, and they have taught me a lot. So, and another thing I want to talk is my experience I had on last year. There one of my friend that called me that he had a friend that is living abroad that want to establish a poultry in a Biafra land. This thing happened in Delta State. I live in Lagos. So, and and that my friend know that I do pig before. Because of my friend, he accepted. Then I told him no problem. That is a good development. So last year he come over that the project is about to start. So I went there on August. So we start the project, the buildings is almost half. There's something I noticed about our people. Our people are so jealous and also frustrating. So when we're about to finish the project, the onye kanso anibo onye sinda agboro n'ebe ahụ ha bido nya isogbu to the extent all their hana request ana request ego. So at it reached to the extent we get frustrated.
Yeah, Biafra land.
Delta State last year. I'm telling you I'm not going. So it to the extent the only another brochure made the project last year. We're saying okay, because of this disturbance, now I can see the place. I have to go there for now. So And more back up from more in Lagos Kanu. I am there because of the project. So because of the thing, I still love the place. Today I'm not getting. I only had ready build. Only had a new modern poetry, pilgrim poetry, modern pilgrim poetry. If you see the massive house he built there, so it's almost half.
So yeah, India bro, na habia hana si wete gon.
Ghana adiego Ghana Joe. So because of that, the place is sealed from that day till now. It's almost 1 year now. The place sealed, and that my friend is doing nothing. I'm not telling you like this. I'm telling you the experience. If you that place, when I go there,
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna there. If poverty they ban poverty, from poverty won't see Chineke back also. So because of frustration, you over that frustrate everybody. Actually, me home, had a vacation that frustrate you to the extent in the home Agabia and how many only actually made to down. Be home. Iruebao church, this winner, only one of our brother winners, winners to Jurebao. Eba in a Yoruba church be the bound. And how a Kaburu church and she carry everybody. He could about Onyendu. Some of them actually are singing on your I actually wore your actually wore your eye because of what you're actually high natural. The team that way because more I told you more I preach about only one day up that my friend Poronga Church, Winners Church. So more and by him na monitor because as a student of Radio Biafra, more and I did the monitor. Do you know what I see there? I cry. What did you know? After the mass, they say testimony time. After that testimony time, then carry book read book. I book go chaku kwa sigina one on your chanaga. Then he will crash. And now young wa do save bound. After everything I send the buy you know hangwa testimony. Have every go for the testimony. He na mara no make or reek or bezuko bokwas. Hey, you hear him mend by
it's okay. Good. Mazi, isendo, iwe isendo.
So bad ekene drone. Yes.
Before you go, send the that place. Actually, you know that poetry. Send the name of that place.
I'm there.
No, box. Yes, send the
Okay.
There we
Okay.
Our people, because of ignorance, they are portraying some characters that is foreign to us, that is detrimental. And that is what is also causing more difficulties. When you want to invest something inside the interior village that will bring even light, I mean a jobs, direct jobs and indirect jobs. You know, they will come and start disturbing you. If you do this, another set will come until you get frustrated and go. And they want you to go and establish in Yoruba land or outside Biafra land or in Lagos. When shall we stop or understand the handwriting on the wall? They want to make our place a desolate place. So a place that is not fit for anything. That is why they are using their agents like Chief Priest Kubana in order to be tarnishing our place image, making sure that our place is undevelopable. Are you hearing me? But we must continue talking. And that's why people must continue listening to Radio Biafra. This talking is a savior. You see, the gospel of Radio Biafra is a saving grace. The awakening must continue for our people to understand our problems. They want to, the plan of Britain through Nigerian government is to make us since after the war, they made it a policy that we should be beggars. They want us by now. They thought what Britain envisaged is by this time that Igbos will be beggars everywhere, every part of Nigeria. I am telling you when you see any place, any part of Nigeria, Igbos they know us as beggars. That is sitting down like Almajiri, even worse than Almajiri. Sitting down with our family, a mother and father will carry his children, come out there on the road, sit down, be begging. That is what the plan they made on us. But it backfired. So we have to continue talking so that we change our mentality. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, this is where I'm going to stop. And for your information, do not miss this program that is coming on Sunday. I'll be hosting some members of the DOS headed by Mazi, our deputy HDOS. He will be coming here with some other members of the DOS on Sunday by 7:30 p.m. Biafra time, as usual. Sunday on the 16th, being Sunday, please do not miss this program. This is where I'm going to stop. Biafra remains our religion. If you have any other religion that is greater than Biafra, know that you have not started. You are not one of us. Biafra is our #1 religion, nothing more. I am telling you. Therefore, we must continue to making sure that we protect this struggle with every strength, our last drop of blood. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. From here, it is simply good evening.
This thing not that good, oh. Lie, lie. I say it not good, oh. Lie, lie. This thing not that good, oh. Lie, lie. No one knows tomorrow. Oh yes, oh yeah, make una open on our ear. Hear this one. This one now for EEDC. EEDC won't defraud Southeast with exorbitant electricity bill with no adequate power supply. On top the matter be say they no go give prepaid meter to their customers, but them go give illegal estimated bills. They no want know if light dey or e no dey. Instead of them to fix am, they go force people to pay the bills wey they no use, or them go cut the lights. I wonder how communities go use contribute money, buy their own power transformer, buy electricity cables, and yet pay huge amount of money to this obodo Naija corrupt EEDC, but they no go gree connect or bring the light. Even when they dismantle to repair community transformers wey spoil, they no go repair or return it to the communities. This issue don tire people o. Anambra State Governor Soludo, im don pay 100 billion naira to Emeka for an EEDC. This matter dey under agreement to provide light o, 24 hours light o. But from March 2023 until now, Anambra State still dey for darkness. Emeka for don frustrate other companies wey wan give us light. The koko be say EEDC na the reason why Southeast no dey develop. This thing no dey good o. I say e no good oh. This thing not that good oh. No one knows tomorrow. I wanna see Biafra Gaimara, Biafra Ganebo so Gamiru, Agaimara, Biafra Ganebo so Gamiri, Biafra Ganebo. Somewhere, Waboke, Anijala, Mbo wana jumo wasina Biafra natago Chukwu okike bịama onye anyị nọ n'aka bịa mere anyị ihe mara mma.
rising sun. Mgbe mbuka mkpụrụ okwu wesi n'oji ihe nwatakịrị o were aka ya enu aka fụwa ya ụfụ wetuo ya maka na ọnọdụ ga-adịrọ n'ikpe mma. Lee ndị ala adịghị mma, ndị zuru, ndị na-aṅụ ọbara mmadụ, ndị okwu ha abịakwala n'ọzọ ka ha kwatusu Biafra. Mana Chukwu okike abịa ma gị ka ị nọ n'aka mana Chukwu okike abịa ma gị ka ị nọ n'aka na anyị ga-ala ụgbọ abụghị anyị jebere anyị ụgbọ abụghị anyị ji ala Biafra na-atago.
The land of the rising sun is a home of hope, a home. The land of the rising sun is a home of hope, a home.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Well, this is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you via Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi.